Hey everyone, this is Sam and welcome back to the Raptors Uprising Gaming channel. Today we're going to be helping you on your offense. So in this video, this will be an advanced pick and roll tutorial. So here I'm going to be showing you a multitude of pick and roll tactics you can use. I'm actually going to show you one go-to tactic and then a handful of unique counters you can play out of that in detail to help you improve your game. I guarantee by the end of this video that your half-court offense, especially if you pick and roll, is going to be much more efficient. So let's talk about the go-to tactic. So the primary tactic you want to use in the pick and roll is what I call hit the hedge. You want to get the defender stuck on the screen and then you want to hit the hedge man, force the switch. And then out of this you can either hit the roll man or you can just simply post up and go work from there. But in order to get this hit the hedge pick and roll tactic spacing just right, there's a lot of detail. So make sure when you're setting the screen side is towards the empty wing. So you can see to the right here. And once you have that set up, also make sure you get the defender stuck on the screen or at least clipped by it. And once you see that, that's when you see the defender behind, then you hit the hedge man. If the on-ball defender is behind you, hit the hedge man. And then you can look for the roller to either post up, catch the short roll and play make out of it. But those are the keys. Get the side correct, get the defenders behind the play, and then hit the hedge man. Those are the orders that you have to go in. And here you can also see me slow it down. So same thing, I get the defender behind the play, make sure the screen is set first. There comes the roll. I'm going to hit the hedge man, make him bite, and I'm going to slow it down and just use the switch. So here I'm using icon receiver control to control square, get him to the elbow, and then post up. So icon receiver control passing is also very important. If you don't know what that is, just go to our channel homepage and you can watch the passing tutorial and you can learn the icon receiver control. So here you can see me again, this time in a 5v5 online setting. I get the screen side correct to go to the empty wing, get the on-ball defender behind the plate. I see the on-ball defender is behind. Now I hit the hedge, and then I just make a read. Because I have the bigger player, right? I can just throw it in there, and then use my size, and finish it up. Paint mismatch is OP this year. And here are some counters. So one of the counters I like to use is what I call screen reject slip. So I'm going to pretend I'm using the screen. You can see the hedge man step up, but I'm going to go away from it and tap L1 at the same time. If I go away from the screen, reject and tap L1, I create the slip with this excellent passing lane, and you can see the hedge defender is out of position because he was playing the empty wing side. So this screen reject slip is also a very good counter. Here's another counter. So if they start to drop because they don't want to give up that switch and roll anymore, just be patient. You can see my opponent here has dropped, so I'm just gonna use the roll to take out the on-ball defender, make him fall behind the play, and then just shoot the free because they're dropping, because they're so afraid of the switches and also the rolls or the lobs. And another effective counter is just simply switching the screen side. So you can see me, the screen here initially is going to the right. I'm gonna tap L3 as the screener is coming up while holding down the screen button. Now it looks like I'm going to the middle with the screen, but because I switched it by tapping L3 at the last second, the hedge defender is very confused by this. They'll be slightly out of position, so that's how I got the drive, because I switched the screen side at the last second to throw off the defense. You can see me here again. Initially the screen was to the left. I'm going to tap L3, switch it to the right, so I get to go to the empty side also. So this throws off the hedge defender spacing. We got the switch, so I'm just going to be patient with this. I'm going to attack the hedge, use icon receiver control to get triangle in the right position. This is a pure mismatch. Space the floor and then just hook shot, fade away, do whatever I need. Another good counter is the give and go. So make sure you have a skip pass disable in your passing settings. You can watch the passing tutorials for this, but you want to hold X, hit the screener, hold X so the ball gets to the screener, and then just simply run around him, go straight to the paint. This is what I call give and go, or the katana technique. This is also a very effective counter. Alright, and finally, one of my own favorite counter, this is the screen reject leaner. So I'm going to reject the screen and then just not even try to hit it, not even try to force a switch. I'm just going to go to the empty side and shoot a leaner. So same thing, I'm just going to reject it, let it slip away, and then just shoot the leaner out of this is a very sudden move, so it's hard to follow. So you see the screen comes, not really going to do anything with it, just going to reject it, go to the wing, empty wing, and shoot a leaner. I love that counter. So obviously, finally, last counter really is ISO up top is always an option. You can just see me doing isolation there. So you pick and roll them enough, you switch to that suddenly, it will also work. So overall, those are my go-to tactics and all the counters I use in the pick and roll in an online setting, offline setting, doesn't matter, 3-on-3 online, 5v5 online. They're all very effective and it's going to guarantee you solid efficiency. So if you got any questions, leave it in the comment section. try these out and see how you enjoy them. And as always, thanks for coming by. And if you liked the video, please add us a like. And if it helped you out, also please add us a like. And happy holidays. And we look forward to speaking to you guys again very soon.